What do you do if you're Sean McVay?
I don't think he's going to coach next year. I really don't. And I've spent a little bit of time with Sean McVay, and I didn't know him before I did. And then the first time I met him, I'm like, wow, this guy is a genius. He's a grinder. Like, when does he sleep? Um, at some point, like, it's just too much. Like, you need a breather. Like, listen, I coached high school football this year, and every loss I took really hard. It's tough. I don't know if people understand the grind that coaching is. And then when you're sort of I don't want to call him a micromanager, but he could tell you what the nickel defender is supposed to do in every scenario. It's like it's almost too much. And so, like, I could see him, he's 36 years old, I believe. I could see him taking a breather and then being the hottest name in the coach searches from here on out. And he'll take a step back. Some coaches have taken a step back, taken a year off. Doug Peterson, Mike McCarthy, Tom Coughlin, a bunch of guys, and they've come back a better version of themselves. And it would stink for the Rams, it would stink for the NFL, but I could definitely see that happening with Sean.
More likely to be in TV next year. Not on TV, but Tom Brady or Sean McVay.
No, neither. I think Tom Brady's going to play again. And listen, that would sort of be my advice to him. Like, I retired when I was 40 and went into TV. I joined Sunday NFL Countdown. They offered me a job to sit with Chris Berman on that show. And I'm like, Chris Berman, are you kidding me? Like, that was my favorite show growing up. That was my favorite show as an adult, and then, like, oh, you can sit next to Chris Berman. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm in. But as cool as that was, there's nothing like playing quarterback in the NFL. There really isn't. And so if you can make it work for your family, like, part of my thing was my kids were teenagers. I had kids entering high school, and I'm trying to be a quarterback in the NFL. It's a different dynamic, but as long as you can really get mastery of that situation and do both of those things well, I would keep playing.
You think Sean McVay is just going to take a year off, not take a year off and go into TV?
I think he would be awesome at TV. Like, I know he would be great. I mean, again, like, when I sat down with him the first time, they were getting ready to play a game in Mexico City. And I sat down, we were supposed to watch a little bit of film for like 5 minutes, like 2 hours and 5 minutes later. I'm like, I feel like I should be paying you money. I'm learning so much. Can I write some of this down? It was so awesome. He would be amazing on TV, but I don't think that's what he needs. I think he needs to step back and take a breather and, I don't know what, learn some stuff about how to maybe have a healthier balance, maybe delegate a little bit more, maybe not take the losses so hard. I mean, good people that I know well, that I have a ton of respect for. I mentioned the names: Tom Coughlin, Mike McCarthy, Doug Peterson, have taken a year out of football and come back way better, way better. And I think they would tell you that, and healthier too. And so Sean McVay, I think, is one of the best coaches I've ever been around, in terms of, like, the potential to be great. And I think that would probably, I don't think TV is what he needs, even though we would love to have him.